What's up, y'all? It's Ariti here with MoorTV presenting More Flowers with Koi.
What's up, y'all? I'm Koi.
We're here in his shop, and he's going to give us a little tour.
Come on, let's go. This is the shop where we keep all our merchandising. You can see our embroidered products here are made locally by a black-owned, woman-owned embroidery shop in Pikesville. And then the screen print material you'll see is made here by us, me, and my lovely employees.
Incredible. I see this embroider here is a reference to Toy Story.
Yep.
Is that a movie that you watched growing up?
Absolutely. So nostalgia is like one of the main staples of our brand.
Yeah.
So comfort, quality, like that's the main staples. Nostalgia is just a hint, just to make people even more comfortable. Because when you see clouds, you know, you have to ease and relax. Who looks up at the clouds and gets angry?
That's so true. Do you feel like you align with any of the characters in Toy Story?
If I had to pick one character, I feel like right now, in this current time, it's Woody, because he's the one who's always trying to make sure everybody's together, doing what they're supposed to be doing, and keeping the family together. That's me.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Show me some other stuff. What else is in
We
here?
can come over here and look at the hats. These are also made locally. Pretty much we stick to the same merchandising. I'm good in a Koi store. You know, I try to keep it simple and try to just build on the same things.
Yeah, that's really cool. What does the word good mean to you?
So, me telling myself I'm good got me out of one of the worst spaces of my life. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was shot and arrested in the same day.
Oh my goodness.
And that happening to me, I realized, all right, one, I'm only gonna promote positive things from here on out. But secondly, it was like a second chance in life. Like, you know, it's rare that someone gets a second chance to be able to bounce back and do things the right way. So I vowed from that point on, I'm only gonna do stuff the right way.
Yeah. What was one of the hardest things that you had to shift after an experience like that?
It's really your environment. You know, your environment is everything. That was around the time I came back home from playing college football, being out way away from here, coming back home and having displaced energy and, you know, displaced productivity, ended me in some bad places.
Wow. Oh my goodness. You're an athlete too. I
Yep,
saw that
absolutely.
you like skateboard, play football, you do a whole bunch of stuff.
We try to do it all, you know.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I love a tote bag now.
You know?
I love a tote bag.
Tote bags, you gotta be sustainable. You know, that's just another way to stay good.
Sustainability, do you practice that in your clothes and your everyday
Absolutely,
life as well?
you got to. You know, my parents are from West Africa.
Yeah.
They're not here in first generation, so, you know, I was taught never waste a meal.
Okay.
never waste anything, never waste education, never, you know, wastefulness was frowned upon heavily in my household. So, you know, it definitely translates into my brand.
Yeah, and in all parts of it. I'm Good is not just clothes, it's also food, it's also events and mentorship. You do a lot of stuff.
Yes, I do.
You do a whole bunch of stuff. What came first in the whole brand of that?
The first thing was social work. So I was blessed to go to school outside of my neighborhood, right? And, you know, given some of the things that I went through later in life, you can understand why my parents were adamant in sending us away from our environment. So being that I got education outside of my neighborhood, the first thing that I did was come back home and give it to everyone else, you know, give it to all the people who didn't get it, to the less fortunate, to the less privileged. And so that was the first thing with social work. That was back in 2016, 2017.
Wow, and from there, what happened? Food? Was that next?
I guess the brand would be next. I'm Good. So merchandising was actually next. Dropping the project I'm Good was the first thing I did. That was right after my low point. Dropped the project, started giving out merch just to promote the brand. You know, that's one of the best ways to promote yourself, especially music-wise. Start giving away free stuff.
Okay.
Make everybody walking billboards.
That's very true. Are you still making music?
Of course, yeah, every day.
Never stop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, who are you listening to these days?
A lot of Griselda.
Love that.
A lot of Griselda. My number one, Bodie James, has been my favorite rapper for like 3 years in a row. But otherwise, I try to stay, you know, well-rounded. Like, I listen to a bunch of stuff. I listen to country music, folk, hip-hop and R&B, obviously.
Folk?
Yeah, anything.
Hey.
Yeah, Can I Call You Rose?
Can I call you Rose?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Can I call you Rose?
Music's also one of my passions, so I definitely try to be well-rounded in everything.
I love that. Do you sing as well?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me hear something.
As we go on, I'm not an on-the-spot person, but I will give you a little something.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, we gotta give stuff to the youth, because that's one of the staples of my brand. Being community, being a mentor.
Yeah, that's incredible. All right, what's over here? We got some hoodies over here as
now,
well.
this is the stuff I was telling you about that we make in store. So these are screen printed, they're heat transfers. So we take our press and press them on by hand. So it's a lot of labor in these.
Yeah.
Somebody here made one of these.
Come and get some merch, y'all. Come and get some merch. Come visit the store. Come say hey. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
They have a blue sustainable tote bag.
I'm saying, a little teal mint action right here.
I love that. All right, what's up, y'all? It's Ariti here with MoorTV presenting More Flowers. We are here with actor, activist, artist, entrepreneur, food connoisseur, chef, mentor, everything. Mr. I'm Good himself. What's up, Coy? How are you?
Here. I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here. I'm really excited to dive into this interview and to pick your brain on all that you are and all that you're creating. And
let's get it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So in the shop, we were talking a little bit about your West African roots and growing up in a traditional home, and you were talking about sustainability specifically.
Absolutely.
What other ideals at home do you feel are deeply rooted into the work that you're creating today?
Man, the first thing is work ethic, which is the number one. And that's something that you don't really get until I guess you get into a space where I'm at now, where I got to do a lot of work to stay ahead. I'm definitely blessed to have that. But work ethic is number one. I watched both my parents work 5-6 jobs each.
Oh my goodness.
Rotating, doing their thing to make sure that we had what we needed. So that is definitely number one rooted thing.
Yeah. You have siblings?
Yep.
How many?
I got 3 siblings.
Where do you fall?
I'm in a middle child.
You're the middle child?
I'm the middle child.
How was that?
Awesome.
It was
I loved
good?
it because I flew under the radar.
You could that's what I was going to ask.
I flew under the radar.
Fly under the radar.
I was very isolated, so I used to just be in my own world. I loved it.
Do you think that helps with identity and knowing who you are, being able to?
I think so. I think so. Yeah. Like I said, I'm happy to be a middle child. I'm not gonna speak too much on the older, younger dynamics, but middle's where it's at.
Yeah, that's cool. So we were talking about you going to school and playing football and having that life that seems to be very different from what's happening right now.
Absolutely.
Did you want to be a football player? Was that?
Right. So I say this. My first passion was so I'm a passion-driven person.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I've been a passion-driven person. My first passion was music.
Yeah.
So if y'all one day somebody is gonna interview me and take me back to my parents' house, and I'm gonna show them my songbooks that are under my bed that are dated from 03.
Wow.
That was my first passion, was music. Then my brother started playing football. Mm-hmm. That was a discipline thing. I didn't really like it, but I needed discipline, so my mother forced me to do it. Another way to keep me productive. So, that was kind of how football came at a young age. So it was one of those things where it was just kind of something that I always did, and I was just good at it. So it was it was getting me into different places, getting me noticed by schools and things like that. So it was when you got to kind of flow against resistance. I'm not going to flow with resistance. I'm going to flow with the current.
Yeah. Okay, so we started from childhood, growing up, Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes.
How old were you then?
I had to be 6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Now we're going to, that's the end of elementary. Now we're going into middle school. Were you awkward? Were you weird?
So, extremely.
Everybody,
extremely.
Right?
And then I was skateboarding around that time. So that was when I took a break from football.
Okay.
Around the middle school age. I stopped liking it. I stopped liking being told. That was when I realized that I don't like being told what to do.
Yeah.
I really don't like that shit at all. But not in a bad way, but it's just some people can go on their own. Some people just kind of go shoot and they're fine. And I was one of those people. So being micromanaged and being overly coached and stuff like that, I didn't really like it. So I started skateboarding because you coach yourself. Mm-hmm. It's all about me. I can sit here and take as long as I want to do this trick and, whatever variation, however I want to do it. If I think it's right, it's me. Yeah. So that was that age, that 11 to 14 age. I was more so into skateboarding. I had a band. I started a band with a friend. So
nice.
I really got into writing music more. That's when I started playing instruments. So I taught myself keys. Yeah. I learned a little bit of guitar, a little bit of drums. But that was that middle school age, real awkward musician, skateboarder, while still being like hood adjacent, so like still witnessing certain things in my neighborhood, like, you know, I was a guy, I'm skateboarding and they playing craps across the street, like that type of deal. So
on your website you speak about duality and
yeah.
being a seeker. When you're discussing duality, is that what you're talking about? Like
Exactly. Like I can trade both sides. I get in where I fit in, you know, like, and I'm my brother, my late friends, they used to always say I'm like a chameleon. Like I just kind of blend in wherever I go, which can be good and bad. Like I'm learning how to really balance that out too.
What's the I can assume what the good part of that
Right.
is, but what's the
The
more negative side
the
of
bad
that?
is sometimes you shrink yourself to fit in certain spaces,
Yeah.
and that can be bad because, you know, it's a mentality at that point. Like, and you know, like I said though, I'm trying to learn how to balance that and be able to still be in a space where I don't have to shrink, but I can still blend in, but still be myself at the same time.
Yeah. And what areas are you shrinking yourself?
So like, I would say like this. My background, telling you what I went through, all that bad stuff. So like sometimes I feel like I try not to tell people the bad just because I'm promoting I'm good, even though the bad is what created the brand. So I need to go back to speaking on the bad so people know, so they're not just like, oh no, he's good, this is this good guy and blah blah. Like, nah, he's been through some shit too. Like, you know, he's not just a nice guy. Like, it's just that life built him up to this point where, you know, this is where I'm at.
Yeah, and funny enough, that's the duality that you're speaking about, right? Like good can't exist without bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to move into that
For
a little
sure.
bit more. Yeah. And then what is it that you are seeking when you say, because I have the quote actually, your artistry envelops the duality that life gives only its seekers. So what is it that you're looking for?
So it is that I feel like I don't think I'm seeking the duality, but I'm definitely like a seeker in general, like for a seeker of abundance, a seeker of peace, you know, a seeker of whatever I'm looking for. Like that's kind of what keeps me going, is like, what's that next step? Right now, that would be creating a space for people to grow and thrive through a business, you know, through mentorship programs, through a brand, you know, at this current state and time. But, you know, later on as I grow, it'll turn into different things.
Yeah, that's very true. We were talking about one of your students. Should I call him your
For
student?
sure, yeah.
One of your students, and I was asking, do you feel that people find you? What is that like, being that magnetic to have people drawn to you in that way?
So it's scary. It's actually scary because I'll tell you this, right? So when I started I'm Good, the brand, the merchandise, because I told you social work came first and then it was the merchandising, right? I started online. I did really good online, like posting, like marketing. Like I was like, oh dang, I can do this thing. But then like it had a low haul, so I was like, I gotta go outside and get in front of people. Like I can't stand behind this camera, behind this phone the whole time. So I went to Security Square Mall. I don't know if you're familiar with it. I went to security, stood outside security in like 10-degree weather. It was January because, you know, that's the slow season. I'm staying outside in like 10, 13-degree weather for like a week before they finally like, all right, bro, you gotta dip. Like you can't just be out, you gotta leave. So I'm like, dang, where do I go next? I'm like, all right, thinking about something that's connected to my brand. I'm like, wait, there's a brand new skate park that they just built downtown. Like, maybe I'll go down there and see if the skaters messing with the brand. I skate too. Like, what's up? So I come down here. The first person who comes up to my table was the vice president of the Waterfront Partnership.
Wow.
And I told her my story. I told her, you know, all the good work I do, where I came from. And she was like, I love this. You can come whenever you want. Here's my card, you know, blah, blah, keep doing your thing. The next day, her boss came, did the same thing. I heard about you. I love what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. I love your story. Like, you know, come down here and do whatever you want. So it's like, literally wherever I go, like, I just so happen to meet. But for me, also, I'm a very narrow focused person. So like, I'm not thinking about the results. I'm not thinking about the results I'm getting. I'm just, every day I wake up and just try to do the same thing. 3-4 months later, from being in that park from like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, basically, the people who built Harbor Place, who are taking over Harbor Place, they started coming around. I didn't even know who he was. Like, he was just kind of kicking games and be like, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? Like, I'm like, you know, telling him my story. He's like, okay, that's cool. He'll buy a breakfast sandwich from me, buy a shirt, just talking to me. Then, you know, a week, 2 later, he's like, hey, you want to rent some space in Harbor Place? And I'm like, me? Like, guy with the table and the tent and everything? Like, yeah, sure, I do. Yeah. Like, Lo and behold, I took the tour like that next February to come in here, and I picked out my space outside in that clothing store. So
Wow.
literally, it's like I've just been in the right place at the right time. But I won't say it's like I don't really believe in luck necessarily. There is a little bit of luck to it, but at the same time, you have to have a base because nobody's just taking anybody. Like you have to have put some type of self-development in to get to where you want to be.
Yeah. Does that alignment scare you?
Like I said, it's kind of scary
It's
just how
freaky.
like the power is scary,
Yeah.
really. But it's like that's what I said about being able to not shrink yourself to like realize your power and just accept it. Like you are who you are.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing wrong with that. It's going to scare people. It's going to bring hate. It's going to bring all that negativity. But the good is what outweighs it. And at the end of the day, it has to balance each other.
Yeah. You were saying that like you were a guy with a table in a tent, and it's reminding me in your documentary again,
Yeah.
there was a conversation that you were having with your friend. I don't know if I think it was another interview that you were doing.
Maybe.
And
Oh yeah. You probably think about Trey Till. He's a poet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about dreams.
Yeah.
And specifically how when you're a child, there's zero limitations on your dreams. There's zero like bounds.
Shout out Trey Till for that gem.
It was so beautiful. And like as you get older, obviously when you learn more and you just face whatever it is that you face, you start putting limitations on yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Are there limitations that you still have on yourself or?
So I would say yes, they're there, but I'm breaking through them
Yeah.
like daily. Especially we mentioned talking about my hair and cutting my hair. So this new cycle that I'm in, that's one of the main things that I'm getting through is like just breaking out of that and just accepting who you are. Like I'm gonna keep saying it, like just stepping into that power is really where I'm at right now.
What did that mean for you cutting your hair?
I always go back to, the biblical story, Samson and Delilah. Like, you take all that. Basically, I felt like I took whatever strength I had and I just wanted to start over and just rebuild myself up.
Yeah.
Like start all brand new.
I mean, do you feel stronger now?
Absolutely.
Now that the hair is gone?
Yeah, and this has been a very like since I started I'm Good, this year, 2025, has been the next like highest trying year, like highest testing year in my life. So it was necessary for me to go through this point and just start over.
Yeah. How are you grounding yourself with all of those things that are changing and shifting? What do you do for yourself to
discipline? So I mean I'll just, I'll be pretty clear cut. So this year I'm like 9 months celibate. I'm like 3 months sober. Like I don't drink. I never really drank, but I do smoke weed. So like, I cut the weed out. I've been working out as much as I can, drinking water, watching my diet, trying to cut out as much bad food as I can. I'm vegan half the week. Like, I did my 1.5 year thing of being vegan. It's like I can bounce back and forth. That's cool with me. So, just trying to really maintain discipline, and then when I'm done, because I basically want to do all that for a year, and then after that year, just kind of break out and just just explode, just like explode,
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Cool. When it's tough, right? On those days where it's like I wanna roll that fucking day.
Yeah, for real.
What do you do for yourself to check it and to like keep pushing forward?
I mean, I'm a pretty strong-willed person, so like I don't really have those days. Like, it starts like at the very beginning, and I'm way past the beginning, so I don't even think about it anymore at this point. Like I'm focused on the end goal, delayed gratification. I'm a firm believer in delayed gratification. Like the more that you delay yourself rewards, the more rewards you get at the end.
Wow. Yeah. That's beautiful. All right, let's get into this
On the
food.
cards. All right, let's
Throw
get
the
it.
fucking cards.
Get 'em outta here.
How did food come about in this big, beautiful franchise? Where did that come from?
So food is a cultural staple in my life. I'm West African. Graduations, weddings, birthdays, we go crazy. As I was coming into business, merchandising is it fluctuates. Like there's seasons for it. I needed a cash cow. I needed something to keep us going. And thankfully, I had a really good mentor in food. So I helped run Homemade, which was a brunch spot around the
I remember
corner.
Homemade.
Yeah, Derek Falcon, the owner, that's my mentor. That's like my one and only mentor. And that man taught me everything. Like how to scale business, how to scale quality. That product is the most important thing. If you have a quality product, it outweighs everything else. You can figure everything else out, but that's the first thing. Have a quality product and only pay attention to that. Customer service, like all that stuff. So given that he taught me that, I was like, I mean, I already know this business, so why not put it into my business? And you know, that was like one of the easier things for me to get into, honestly. Yeah.
Did he teach you how to cook as well, or did you already know how to cook?
So it's less about how to cook. My parents taught me how to cook.
Yeah.
My father, I watched my father, my mother, everybody cooks. Like
Yeah.
we used to be left in the house, we figured out how to make meals.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I told you my peoples worked 3, 4, 5 jobs each. So it's me and my siblings trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And my brother, he used to make the struggle meals, like the hot dogs with the mac and cheese and with the Kraft and the noodles and like all together. It's like, bro, you about to eat all at the same time? Like, so I learned how to cook already. I already had that base. Once I learned how to basically scale recipes, that was more so than anything. He taught me how to make recipes and like keep them the same, make sure they're good and they're the same and simple.
Yeah.
So that's really more so than the cooking. It was more so like learning how to scale the restaurant part, the chef part.
What cuisine are you selling specifically?
Right now we're doing like soul food, I would say, like, cause it's crab cakes, it's chicken, you know, potatoes, like, you know, those type of things. But traditionally, I grew up learning how to make rice and stews and like
jollof rice.
Yeah, jollof, definitely all that. So yeah, so all the other stuff is easy.
Yeah, way easier than that. You're working with so many spices and
I
things
know.
of that nature.
Gosh,
yeah. What was your favorite thing growing up? What was your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, favorite thing to cook growing up, probably mac and cheese.
Like baked or Kraft?
Both.
For real?
No Kraft.
On the pot?
No Kraft, in the pot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on now.
I'm a fan of Kraft mac and cheese.
Like Kraft is like like I said, that's the struggle meal. That's like when like, all right, what we making? Like looking at what's the boxes in the pantry. Like, all right, let's throw something together. But like we really cooking, we boiling a specific type of noodles that we pick and we making a roux and like we doing it the right way.
Shredded cheese or block cheese?
I mean block and then you shred it.
Yeah.
You get the block and shred.
But like you're not taking the packs of shredded cheese. You have to get the block.
I mean, it depends. If I'm feeling lazy, I get to shred it. But like the blocks is really where it's at. That's how you're supposed to do it.
How many cheeses?
How many different cheeses?
Yeah, are you using?
Only like a few. I don't go too crazy. Like 3.
What are your go-tos? Cheddar?
Oh, Asiago.
I said cheddar.
Yeah. Asiago, Parmesan, just a little bit of Parmesan, not crazy because it's mac and cheese you don't need. And then, dang, I can't think of it right now. Fontina.
Oh.
Yeah, Fontina, Asiago, and Parmesan. That's my 3 favorite. But with the mac and cheese, I'll probably switch out the Parmesan for cheddar.
Okay. Yeah, Parmesan does have that real like funky taste to it.
It's too much.
It's very, very funky. That's good. What do you hate cooking?
I don't think I dislike cooking anything. Baking. I just like baking. Yeah, I ain't baking shit.
Baking is so hard.
I know, it's like food science. I'm not doing that. I already did that. I did science in school already.
You have to do the dries with the dries and the wets with the wets.
Yeah. My future wife, you better know how to bake because I don't. I do, but I just don't want to do it.
You like cakes, pies, cobblers. What's the vibe?
I guess cakes. I have a weird thing about putting fruits in the oven.
I get it. I'm not a fan of warm fruits.
Yeah, I have a weird thing about that. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, nah. So I'm more like savory, like cakes and then light frosting, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
Carrot cake, red velvet's one of my favorite desserts though.
Yeah. They say that it's just like chocolate cake with red dye.
It's just chocolate with red dye.
Is it really? Because I don't feel like it tastes like red. I don't feel like it tastes like chocolate cake.
It's like there's a little, I forgot what the ingredient is that like gives it that specific rich taste because it's not just chocolate. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's really cool. Wow, that's incredible. I have to come and try out some of the food. I haven't had the pleasure of doing that. I'm super excited. Yeah. Guys, this is a first bite review, okay? I already took the first bite off camera. Let me tell y'all something. I am a steak snob, low key. This steak here from Mr. GOODFood himself, seasoned perfectly, cooked perfectly. No chimichurri, no A1, all right? This is where y'all need to be coming to get some steak bites. 10 out of 10. You tried the crab cake? Yeah. Yeah, let me try I got a crab cake. Let me, go ahead and get a little steak piece. That is phenomenal. No, that's fine. Take the whole thing. You gonna want it. You dropped the crab cake?
No, I didn't. Thank you.
All right, this is the crab cake. We tried it before we even tried the sauce. Yeah, that crab cake. Y'all playing. Let me open this sauce up. We got a little sauce here. I don't know if y'all can see that. My hand's ashy. Mind your. We got a little sauce here. About to try that. Let's see what that's hitting on. Ooh, it's kind of sweet. I like that. Hold on, let me do a little dip in there. Ooh, that's so good. That's so good. Like, listen. Do you see that fry? Do you see that fry? Dip it. Get your ass down here. Get your ass down here. Listen, I ain't even tried the sparkling lemonade yet. Jaylin behind the camera ain't even tried his food yet. We about to switch so that his food don't get cold. Come on.
Hi guys, I'm Jaylin. I've been behind the camera the entire time. I'm a junior in college. I'm 20. I met these two lovely people working at Easy Like Sunday. And they asked me to do this, and I happily said yes. I have Nashville chicken tenders and fries. There's a fry. I love a good fry. I don't know what the sauce is, but oh shit! Hold on. Fuck the sauce. Hold on. Damn. Okay. And a Nashville hot. Well, just take a little piece off right now. Let's try without that. That got a nice like crisp to it. You want to try a piece?
Yeah. Yeah.
It got a nice crisp to it.
It got a nice crisp. Chicken, seasoned. The flavor on top, the Nashville hot, that heat is starting to come in now. This shit is so good. Don't piss me off. Right, she just eating in the corner. She ain't even paying attention. This her shit, mind you. I got hair in my mouth.
I got to try the lemonade.
We're about to try the lemonades next.
This is blueberry. I've already had it a million times since I walk around here all the time. It's really good.
Amber gets the blueberry sparkling lemonade so much. Koi already had that shit ready for her when she got here. Jaylin got the strawberry one. And then I got strawberry and blueberry mixed. Woo. That is good. They back there, they gotta be back there like this. With the strawberries and blueberries. They gotta be doing that with the sparkling water on top. That is very good. I love that it isn't like one of those like, you know them drinks that be like just straight sugar. And you're like, what the fuck? This is like refreshing. It's fresh. It's phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to get off this mic. All right.
Yeah, I'm already doing that stuff.
She's not even paying attention. I'm about to crush this plate. Bye, y'all. Bring your ass down here, okay? Thank you. We have a little gift for you before we go. We do have a little gift for you.
Hey, give me the flowers.
This is
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you so much for sitting with us.
Hey, yo. Nah, this is lit. I appreciate y'all.
No problem.
This
Thank you
is
so
lit.
much.
Hey, yo, thank you. I appreciate
You're very
y'all.
welcome. This was
Yeah.
incredible. I'm Ariti.
I'm Coy.
We're out of here. See you guys.
Peace.
Hi, you guys. My name is Amber Amoore with MoorTV and More Flowers. I am the CEO. I want to thank Wrapped in Air for these beautiful flowers and Koi, of course.
These are
Make
dope.
sure you smell them. They smell good.
Oh, yeah, they smell amazing.
They really do smell good. Smell like baby powder.
Mm.
But thank you, Koi, for coming out, taking some time out of your day.
Of course.
Are y'all laughing at me? But thank you,
Pretending
Corey.
not there. That's what I was doing the whole time. Pretending y'all wasn't there.
Thank you, Corey, for coming out. Thank you, Wrapped in Air, for providing the flowers. And thank you, Ariti and Jaylin. I'm going to get him in the camera, too. He's behind the camera. He's been doing this whole thing. But, yeah, this is our first episode. I hope you guys like it. There you go.